ever thought that you're too old to start something new or even to keep going? This video is for you. As someone who works with clients over 40, I hear it all the time. I've had a client in his 60s tell me he's too old to golf, while another client, age 89, got back to the course after 2 knee replacements and spinal stenosis surgery. Another longtime client recently told me how upset she is that the rest of her friends all around her feel like it's just time for them to give up simply because they're a certain age. Meanwhile, she's feeling the best she ever has. So today, I'm sharing with you some powerful real-life examples of athletes, performers, and adventurers who prove it's never too late to start or keep thriving. Let's dive in. So let's start with runners and endurance athletes. And just keep in mind, for each of these categories that I go through, I actually had to cut the list size down. Starting with Roy Englert. He started running at age 60, then went on to hold multiple world records, including a 5K at age 96 in 42 minutes. He competed in both national and world masters track events, and finally passed away in 2024 at age 102 as a national senior Olympic legend. Then there's Sister Madonna Buder, which I might be saying that last name wrong, but I think it's German. But she's better known as the Iron Nun, and that's because she began running at age 48 and completed her first Ironman at age 55. She's now finished over 45 Ironman triathlons, becoming one of the oldest women to ever complete an Ironman at age 82. As of the making of this video, she is alive and well at age 94. And then there's Fauja Singh. After losing both his wife and his son, he turned to running at age 89. At age 100, he became the first centenarian to complete a marathon, the Toronto Waterfront Marathon, in 2011. As of the making of this video in 2025, he is currently 114 and doing well. Next up, let's cover some dancers who never stopped or just got started. Let's start with a ballet dancer, Suzelle Poole. She is still performing and teaching into her late 70s, inspiring students and audiences alike with her grace and strength. While it's true she did start young at age 7, she kept going, and you can too. Then there's Donald Williams, a former principal ballet dancer with the Dance Theater of Harlem. He started young too, and now in his 60s, he continues to teach, coach, and even perform. Now, next up in the dance list, I added this one personally because I have a love for pole sport. Meet Star Stoffer Wise, a happy grandmother who started performing pole dancing at 75. I'm going to say that again. She started at 75. But wait, there's more to that. She started despite having rheumatoid arthritis in her hands and wrists and having osteoporosis, which obviously strength training can help directly with osteoporosis, but many people shy away from doing a lot of activity because they're worried about doing something extreme. But that didn't stop Star. She now performs regularly and says she's living her dream life. And keep in mind, she had always wanted to do performance of some kind, but got it going at age 75. It's never too late to start. And just a brief example of a success story of one of my clients. I have a wonderful client in her 70s who did go from walking with a cane for 3 years, ended up with a hip replacement, and now she is happily performing and competitively ballroom dancing. I am so proud of her. And here's the thing, I'm keeping her anonymous because she doesn't like to tell people her age, because they believe she's younger than she is. Next up are the climbers and adventurers. First is Yuichiro Miura. I might be mispronouncing these names. He became the first person to summit Mount Everest at age 80. That happened in 2013. But not only that, he also skied down Mount Everest and continued to complete countless other high-altitude climbs into his 70s and 80s. He is alive to this day, and he did get started young, but Elaine Davies did not get started young. She started at age 49 and continues to climb into her 70s. And today, she mentors new climbers. Then there's Steve McClure, one of the UK's top sport climbers. And while he got started young, he continues on. still sending elite routes into his 50s. Last, I included a swimmer for you. Meet Diana Niad. At age 64, she became the first person to swim from Cuba to Florida without a shark cage. Over 100 miles of open water. What? It took 5 attempts, but she made it. I would have been dead at the first attempt. So now to wrap things up, these aren't just inspiring stories. They're real people, proving that age isn't a wall, it's just a number. Whether you start in your 40s, 60s, 80s, movement, joy, and progress are still within reach. And many of these individuals had health conditions that would have normally deterred the average person. Now, I am not by any way condoning forcing yourself to do something when you need to recover or to do a movement that is contraindicated. But what I am saying is that you should not feel pigeonholed or cursed into a certain situation if you have been diagnosed with certain things. There's always hope and there's always a way to persevere. And if you've ever said or thought, I'm too old to start, I'm going to challenge you on that one. Reframe that belief. You're just getting started. And if you're over 40 and you're looking for guidance on this journey, I work with people just like you through my business, Emma Madison Fitness. And if you're also a personal trainer who wants to thrive and coach like this in the online space with science, care, and real strategy, I teach that too through ASOC, or the Academy of Superior Online Coaching. Check out the links in the description below. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with all who may benefit. So that's all for this one. And always remember, your health is an investment, not an expense. I'll see you in the next one.